Loading up the save here, ladies and gents. Welcome to Toy Box Tuesday. Can't tell you how happy it makes me to sit down and get ready for the stream and look over and you guys are just chatting away, getting ready to go. Looks like we're loading up. Make sure. Yep. All right, kids. So we got some big changes here to the Toy Box. Welcome to Toy Box Studios, everybody. I'm Brandon Jones. I got Mr. Nova here. Actually, probably, let me throw somebody like I never play as. Let me put a little Jesse action on here. As long as we're going to run through this. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to, I'll play as Baymax. I really play as Baymax. Because I should probably fly around and show you some of the stuff that I did. So, hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging around. Okay, so we've hit a monumental moment in Toy Box Tuesday. We've run out of space. So, there's some more stuff I'd like to add to the Toy Box, and primarily being text. So when you're going through the levels, I like to prompt you and show you some stuff, point you in specific directions. Enemies, which take up a lot of space. Because they have AI and animation routines and all sorts of stuff. So I always noticed whenever I dropped like a bunch of enemies in, that was like a real quick way. Even if you had like a blank toy box and dropped 20 enemies in, it would basically go all the way to the limit. At least it did in the first in Toy Box 1.0. Just maybe some other stuff like some teleporters and some fun like fireworks and stuff like that. And I'm just not sure how much space that takes up. So we hit. What's up, Arlos? Hey, Arlos, I saw in chat. Congratulations on your gal moving in. That's awesome. When I asked my wife to marry me, I was like kind of nervous. When I moved in with her, I was terrified. And we did that. We moved in together maybe 2 years before we got married, and that was very scary. That giving up my own apartment by myself to move in with my girlfriend was like, I don't know, am I sure about this? And we've been married for almost a decade, so I think it was a good choice. Last time I watched this, you were building the Falcon. Anything big happened since? Well, I'll show you actually, Jovic. If you Jovac, I'm guessing it's Jovic. I'll show you what we've been up to. We built a whole toy box, the official GT toy box, which I'm going to submit to Disney and hopefully get approved so everyone around the world can download the GT toy box. And for everybody that wants to be involved, Arlos and Seraphim, anybody in chat, I will send an invite out to you guys in just a second. I just want to show you what I've done. So the save that I have right here is toy box number 6. Toy box number 5, I will upload so all my friends on PSN can download it. So everybody that's been involved with the Toy Box Tuesday so far and has contributed to the Toy Box, you will have your work. You can go and take your elements and make whatever toy box you want. If you want to delete the GT logo and just go off and build off what you've been doing, you can do that. But this Toy Box 6, I've deleted some stuff to make room for the final elements that we want to add to the game. And what I want to do today is delete even more. So I kind of did some rough, big deletes, just kind of across the board on everything. And I just kind of want to bring you guys in and do the exact opposite of what we've been doing so far, building Toy Box, this official Toy Box, which is don't add stuff, but remove stuff. So maybe kind of look around the environment and figure out, like, where can we cut corners? Can we maybe make the racetrack smaller? And maybe offer advice on, like, what it is that makes these toy boxes so big. Like, kind of notice, like, if you delete something, if that contributes to the size. I noticed anytime we put lots of little elements, I can't remember who it was, but somebody built a little like building off in the corner of the map. That took up a lot of space. I deleted that whole thing. And again, I still have the toy box saved, so you can keep that if you want to. But in this save, it's not there anymore. So, Arlos, your environment got the biggest chop. And again, it hasn't gone anywhere. This is just a different save. And I took a lot of the elements that you built and I moved them over into this little area. So we were talking about building an entrance, and I added this too, which we have not had before, which is a spawn point. So when you load up in the toy box, you pop up here. Oh, and for the person who asked, sorry, not next week, because I have an idea of what I want to do next week for Toy Box Tuesday, but the week after that, I think we should get, and we might get a Star Wars trailer by then. I don't know. We're like days away from getting a new Star Wars trailer. If not next week, the week after that, I'll get back to building the Falcon. I actually have a Kenner Millennium Falcon in my office that, like an idiot, I didn't think to actually bring in and like put down and use for reference when we're building the Falcon. But I will bring that in next time. So you can see, Arlos, it's kind of the same setup in that, you have this, I put this thing in the middle of the stream here, which I thought was kind of cool. So you have this little entrance that goes over to, to this underground area, and then that kind of leads over to the same place. But I'm going to get a flying character so I can take off and kind of show you the stuff that I've done. So this is where you start off. So this is inspired by Arlos taking the Brave building elements and building his little area. I totally rained on his parade and said, I think I'm going to start the whole toy box here, so if we could close this area off. So I put these cliffs up. I themed them. I actually themed a lot of the terrain. I think all the theming is done in the area now. So you basically start in this area, and then if you were around last week, you saw you go in here and through the city and all that stuff. But I'm going to take to the skies and show you what I've done. So here's the rest of the toy box that you know and love. Arlos, as you can see, your space is gone over here. But if we fly over here, I took parts of what you were building before, and I moved it over here. So if you want to move some of this stuff around today, you can. Again, just try not to add anything today. I really want to try to drop the meter. I think we were in the red, and it popped up a warning last week, and I dropped it down like into the yellow area. Thank you, Arlos. You're very kind. I was very nervous, like just going into your work and just like delete. But again, I have that saved. So if you really like that area, you can delete everything else and kind of build on that once I load up that save. I changed the terrain to be, I don't know what that is. I think that's Tinkerbell's terrain. And then I added this little area where you start. And it's kind of cool because the racetrack goes like right over it. So if you're driving along here and you drop your car into this little area, you're screwed. Maybe we can put up like a little tree barrier, an invisible wall or something right there. So the way this works, so you go into this little tunnel over here, and you pop up over in that city. So let's go. I'll take you through the tunnel, which did a little snake routine before, and now just goes straight in. Now it's just a straight line all the way down to the city. I like that my wife, when I showed her the toy box, I dropped her down in here, and she was like, "Why are there caves here?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just kind of cool, just so it's not like a little small area." And she's like, "Yeah, but are you gonna put anything in here?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And she was like really disappointed that like there was a little entryway here and a little entryway over here, and then there's nothing there. So I might change that later. But so we have this really long hallway that Baymax will zoom down really quick. And this is the same, and it kind of ends in this little sewer area. And if you climb up, you go into the city. I have made the city smaller. We'll smash this up. I can add that stuff later. I made the city smaller, so I haven't. I kind of pushed it in. Made it more of like a street. Double stacked these guys so Hulk can't jump over them. And took some of the repetitive buildings out, moved the GT movie theater over to the side there. Curious how we can theme that. Maybe like I'll put a little text box when you walk up to it that says like, "Welcome to the GameTrailers Theater" or something. Oh, somebody's coming in. Is it just a...
Proposition.
Oh, Kyle Bossman's got a proposition. Kyle, I'm already married. Kyle Bossman, everybody. Joining Toy Box Tuesday. Boy, I didn't even get... I see you stole one of the Jersey subs that was in the kitchen.
This isn't stolen. I mean, you put it on the thing.
That's true.
Would you be willing to read the review?
Yes.
While I play the game.
Well, so you're gonna play Toy Box Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Read the review. Read what review, Ben Moore?
Are we
Codename Steam review.
Our review for Codename Steam.
Yes.
So we can hopefully get that up today. Is that the goal?
The embargo is 10 a.m. tomorrow.
All right.
Yes.
I am being kicked off of Toy Box Tuesday for the first time in series history. I'm just going to show them the changes that I made.
Okay. Cool.
So this will take 2 seconds. And then, so what I'm going to have them do is for the first time in Toy Box Tuesday, we're not going to add, we're going to delete.
Whoa.
So we got to go in and just snip, snip, snip and look around and try to figure, like, what don't we need? What can we make smaller? And I'm actually kind of curious. You can
Would I delete?
Yeah, what you would go in and delete. So
Okay.
let me just do a quick tour, Ben, for 5 minutes,
No,
and then
that's
I
sick,
will
by the way.
invite some friends in.
I
Okay.
love this.
So I themed the canyon area out there.
Yeah.
Added huge canyon walls, which I actually hadn't found before, but are pretty great.
Hulk can't jump over those.
Hulk can definitely not jump over those. Made the made this made the city a little bit smaller. So just to kind of like shave off the size of the whole toy box. And we can even make it smaller than this if we need to. Just make it like an alleyway or something. So you go in here. I really don't care what order these things in. If we want to delete some of these buildings, totally cool. If this is a giant open area with like 2 enemies and just this well in the corner, I'm totally fine with that. Drop in here. Oh, wait. Put this guy in. That was Kyle Bossman's idea.
But it's still here. Ooh, the fireworks were not my idea though.
No, this is
awesome.
him shooting his hand there. But you can do fireworks, and I'm kind of curious if I can maybe add one little firework area in the middle there. So now I'll just pop out of here to show you this guy. So I had like a huge ocean over here. I took that out. And I made just like a little thing here. Added these canyons, and I themed these to be the same theme as this, which is called like Hidden Treasures or something.
So that saves us some memory.
So now when you're just walking around, it's kind of a little enclosed area. I think Hulk can probably hop over that. I might have to like unhulk this area. But I wanted to close this off too, because like when I showed this to my wife for the first time, she immediately went over here. She's like, "What's over here?" And I'm like, "Nothing. It's just a background." She's like, "I can't go over here." I'm like, "No, stop it." So she like immediately like. So I might put like something secret back here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
There's been a desperate request for Falcon, who I don't believe you have yet.
I don't have Falcon yet. Some
Yeah.
people do.
Whoa.
Some D-bag in Australia was flaunting his Falcon at me.
Wow.
I'm also toying around with. I'm actually curious if Baymax can fit in here. Little like secret areas.
Nice. This is
Just
cool.
like, what?
You know I'm into
Oh.
this.
You know, like go down here and like have like a little enemy or a collectible or something. Also knocking around the idea of how, because I'm not sure how that works or how like size intensive it'll be, but if you you can add like items, so I can say there's like, oh, there's 5 like colored, balls out in the area that if you get them, it'll unlock something cool or it'll make something cool happen.
Yeah.
So like
So
one
that'll
of them
be
will be in
one of
there,
the
one of them
keys.
will be behind, like in the ship.
Yeah.
Some kind of game that users can play. And then this is all pretty much the same. I double stacked these buildings, so Hulk can't jump over these. Just made everything bigger. Put these like canyons in the background.
The D-bag who is bragging about Falcon is in chat.
Sorry for calling you a D-bag. I'm just super jealous, man. He was like, "Oh, I'm in Australia," and for the record, he actually said they usually get screwed on figure
Absolutely.
releases.
Yeah, and
But,
video game releases.
But he got Falcon early.
I don't think you can hurt an Australian's feelings with the word D-bag. From what I understand, it takes a lot.
It actually means dingo bag, so that's a different. It means he killed a dingo and he made it into a small pouch.
Yeah.
So he's actually quite a resourceful person. I stacked these up a little bit so you can't get out of here. And then this is all the same with the exception of I finally added these guys. So
Nice.
you can't. So you actually have to follow
The path.
the path all the way to the middle. And then this is the same. Somebody in the last session built a like walkway all the way to here.
Had to go.
But what I dig, and what I'm going to add later on, is somebody had a teleporter, which was really cool. That like maybe when you get up here, you access this teleporter, and then this is kind of like you can like hop and skip around the toy box. So this will take you here, and if you hit it again, it'll take you here.
Good view of the GT there, by the way. That was cool.
And then maybe when you hit it again, it'll take you to like the top of the
Treehouse.
and then we hit it again, it'll take you like over to the like one of the top of one of the buildings in the city. So I moved this over a little bit. I'm thinking this might be a good area to like minimize. Maybe we can remove some of these elements and make this like a little more condensed. I'm also, as you'll notice, there's like big blocks of emptiness, and I'm totally down with that. We don't necessarily have to like fill in everything, so you can see I like took out the spaces here because this is just like unnecessary. As fun as Scrooge's money bin is, like we might not need that. Might not fit into the overall scheme of things. There's like Epcot Center and all sorts of other items that we're not putting in the environment. So then the idea is that there's like this half of the toy box that you travel through to get to the top of the logo, and then there's this half of the toy box that you can play with once you get out of there. So,
End game.
end game. So you're familiar with the controls, Mr. Kyle Bossman?
Yeah, we played
So-
two-player for a little while.
Right. So if you're just roaming around and you hit
Yeah.
this middle button, you'll go to the menu.
Cool.
If you hit R1, you'll go to this mode, which should probably stay in the whole time. If you hold down the right trigger and then move the analog stick, you'll move up and down.
Great.
But if you just without it move, you'll move throughout the environment. And then if you see something you don't like, I got this
There.
little building over here.
I don't like it. We gotta get rid of it.
This building.
Yep.
Then it's the side button there, the circle button. Yoink. To delete it. And you can't undo deletes, which is unfortunate. But so let me switch to my private screen here.
As we invite people in.
I always do that. Let me go to
A lot of McDonald's chat and going on right now.
McDonald's chat.
Yep. Shamrock Shakes.
Yeah, we're definitely a fan of McDonald's here at Game Trailers.
Love Shamrock Shakes.
They're a little more minty than I was expecting.
That is what the Shamrock is. It's all mint.
They're like mint shakes? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of mint.
What did you anticipate a Shamrock Shake to taste like?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really think about it that much.
There's Arlos.
Got Arliss in here. Dallas also said he was interested. But a drama like just sent me an invite. I'm like, okay, maybe Dallas will do next week. But curious if a drama like wants to join. Because I just added him
Cool.
as a friend today.
Great icon.
All right, Kyle Bossman.
Let's go full screen. And good luck with that review.
Yoink. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, everybody, just to fill you in, if you're just joining us, Brendan has to... Arlos is already in. Brendan has to review a game. It's got to review Codename Steam.
review. That reviewed it.
And that is why I'm sitting in temporarily. What I'm doing for Brandon is cleaning up, and so is Arlos and anyone who joins us right now, trying to figure out how to make more space in this level because we filled it up too fast. So that's what's going on right now. Can you make a full game with this game? Story, scripted events, etc. Yes, we can. And the thing is, Brandon he's kind of created a level here that actually has a progression, which I love. And I want to maintain that. If you see me fumbling with the camera, it's because Brandon's a total weirdo and prefers inverted controls. The Maxi Geek. You can join if you're friends with Brandon. I'm not in control of Brandon's friends list. Brandon, for the record, anyone watching, is my boss. I'm very nervous to even be in the toy box right now. So scared to do anything wrong. This is really cool. Did Arlos build this? There's Arlos. Arlos, did you build this?
Your aggressive
Hey, buddy.
behavior
It's just
is
me,
detrimental
Baymax.
to those around you.
I like this area a lot. Inverted is why he's the boss. You're right, Amos. I don't want to play as Baymax, though. Spider-Man, absolutely want to play as. Oh, and I think Brandon's got like a alternate color for Spider-Man. We got that symbiote suit. Heck yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. This is fun.
Greetings, be unto thee.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sick.
I've been
Now he's in a
hanging out
symbiote
indoors.
suit.
There you are.
Dude, he's even
Don't
got
tell
like
me you're
meaner
avoiding.
eyes. Oh, okay, he was just squinting. Cool. Oop, little sidestep. Alright, so our objective, everyone, is to clean up. The Maxi Geek. Well, Brandon's coming back. He is really just doing that review for 15 minutes or so, however long it takes to write a review. So he'll return. I'm just, answering questions and hanging out until he comes back. So let's turn into the ball. Here we go. There we go. Sorry. Okay. And to go up, we hold down R2. Okay, I am getting the controls. We got this. Dang. I want to play in the treehouse, to be honest, so let's do that. Did I place that? I don't think I placed it up there, did I? No, okay. We're good. Yeah, I just kind of want to see everything. I want to... Before you can judge its value, you got to play it in the game. How is web swinging in this? I think it's pretty forgiving, as you can see just there. There was clearly nothing that he was getting attached to. Andromelech is in the game. Arlos left. Arlos, what's going on? Yeah, web swinging is cool in this game. I'm going over the city. Yeah, this is cool. Nice, Spidey. So, one thing to consider deleting is like these things on top of the buildings that only Spidey can get to in the first place. Look how cool he is. Can you make Star Wars themed area if you can? You cannot. There are a couple of Star Wars themed items. I think we have... Oh, we don't. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. We got the lightsaber. Oh, sick combo. Spidey, take out the lightsaber, man. There it is. Look at that. Spider-Man in a symbiote suit with a lightsaber. It's pretty cool. Hey Kyle, where's Brandon? Jengus, he just went to go read a review. I'm kind of sitting in, goofing off until he returns. Also, scouting for things to destroy. We filled up the level, and now we have to destroy what we've made. He kind of... I get the point of deleting some stuff out of the Wild West. Let's hope you're better at this than you're at DBZ. I beat Vegeta. For the record, anyone who left the stream, Vegeta did die in the... Well, no. It was the worst thing, actually. In that game, you beat Vegeta almost to death, and then you allow him to go back into his little space pod. Dang, Spidey's kind of OP in this world. We got a Venom over here. It's probably Arlos. Arlos, I want to try grinding around your treehouse. Dang. It's way cooler to be Spider than anyone. Dromelech left. You get this when you have Falcon and Loki. Oh, right. And you get the little Star Wars speeder, I understand. Cool. Alright, Arlos. Where does it start? Where does your railway start? The Arlos Railway. Okay. Get up there, Spidey. Nice. Okay, so what do I press to grind? R2? No. Can I just hop onto it? There it is. Cool. Here we go. So Arlos built this. This is not made by myself or Brandon. This was all Arlos. So it's kind of cool to check out someone else's thing. Man, it looks like we're having connection issues. Sorry, everybody. There's so much space in the Wild West, it needs to be smaller. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we could just condense it. We can keep all the things and just kind of mash it together. This is a cool part. And then end of the ride. That was, Arlos, that was cool. That was very, very cool. I'm going to have a hard time deleting any of that. Alright, so let's go back to the West. Let's see what we got. I don't know. I think we should maybe get rid of the racetrack, to be honest. I don't know. I love having a race in the middle of our world. But who knows? This is cool. We got a temple. Can I go in? Yes. This is cool to see what everyone's built. Higher, Spidey. There you go. And then this is another thing that may need to be reduced. Because here's how this works. I think we come in around here. Yep, we come out of the well there. I don't know, everybody. Here's what I feel like. Water's weird. Make a smaller racetrack. Yeah, maybe we can do that. I feel like the water kind of breaks the world to me. I don't like water I can walk around on. I like how it looks, but this is weird. It's weird to see Spider-Man just walk around on water like it's no big deal. There's a lot of pieces in Vienna that could probably go. Yeah, I hear that. Maybe the pirate ship. To Andremelic and Arlos, I'm sorry that we're having weird connection issues. I don't know what that is on our side. I guess what bums me out about this thing is that it's like non-interactive. What is the point of having a hoard of treasure that you can't like... I mean, I guess Scrooge has one of these, doesn't he? That I haven't seen yet. We should go over there and check that out. Brandon was kind of hinting that he wants to get rid of the Scrooge house. So let's see if that'll be worth it. By the way, whoever asked about web slinging around, it's great. I think it's easier than flying, probably. Can you cling to walls too? Yeah, dude. Spidey. Look at him go. Bop, 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 bop. Whoa, no. Not that way, Spidey. There you go. Okay. Spidey's having a hard time with the top of that. No, you don't. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's focus, buddy. There's your building. Don't jump down. There you go. Okay. We're going in. Taking the plunge. Oh, I guess I imagined something more than that. Kyle, don't get me started on water. In my toy box, it looks unnatural. Seraphim, I hear that we're playing your toy box next week, and so I'm excited to see what everyone's built on their own. It's weird that I just locked myself in here. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm trapped inside this box right now. Hi, what's up, Wolf Fox? Thanks for joining. Try using double jump, Kyle. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you were probably referencing what was going on back there. The reality was I just needed to hold up. Hey, Kyle, can you mention Brandon? I made a toy box for you guys to play on the stream. Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess I kind of already acknowledged that. Yeah, Brandon said he's up for it next week. And then I want to try this thing, too. Dang, Spider-Man is awesome. Okay. Let's hop in here. Oops. Get there. And then I believe there's an invisible floor here, yeah, so we can just look at our cool GT logo. It's cool. Oh, I should close the door on the... Brandon won't like that it's open. Ooh, I did want to check out these, though. Brandon's explained what happens here before. They're gone. There used to be, like, pads here where we could summon aircraft. Awesome. Web slinging is fantastic in this game. It is almost better than most Spider-Man games. I think because it's not grounded in any reality. More recent Spider-Man games, I think even 2 to some extent, were like, you have to be by a building for this to make any sense. In this game, it doesn't care. Get there, Spidey. What are you doing, buddy? A little slippery? Alright. Guess you can't climb everything. I think that might be intentional. I think they don't want you to be able to climb everything. So they put an invisible wall there. I'm gonna blame Brandon for that. Okay, let's go close Scrooge McDuck's temple. And falling. Nice. Okay, whoa, not too much. Let's just crawl to the bottom. Let's be safe here. Oh boy. Someone said, oh man, that'd be cool to see Spidey jump head first into the money pit. And I think it's going to be really hard to pull it off. I'm going to try. Here we go. Diving. Oh, so close. Ooh, we're under the map now. Come on, get out. How do we line this up? Maybe from over here even. Okay. Alright, let's go, buddy. Line it up. Here we go. 2 weeks till Bloodborne. That is true, RHD. Disney Infinity just crashed as I joined. So, Arlos, it's pretty... It might be PSN issues, actually. I think they were under maintenance today. So, that might all be PSN's fault. Okay. Crawford Hannah, Brandon is reading a review. He will be back momentarily. I'm just goofing off till he returns. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get in there. Head first. Oh! So close. Is this a weird challenge? Should I be working on something else? This, to me, is entertaining. Oh, boy. Okay. Flip it around, Spidey. Let's go. Alright. You got this. Oop. I goofed that because I got on the track. Let's get to the top of Pride Rock. Hold back a little bit. Oh, okay. For help building toy boxes, talk to the hosts in the introduction to the toy box. No, I'm having fun. Don't worry about me. Okay. Here we go. One more. Okay. Pull back a little. Pull back. Oh! Wait, what does it take to make him go head first? I think I can't be holding back. Because it goes like that. I don't know how I made him dive head first before. Hey, Oniriku. There it is. Okay, one more. Get it. Spidey, get in. Oh, so close. Don't get me started on PSN today. Okay, so it's been bad. Hey Kyle, have you played Ori and the Blind Forest? If so, do you know how you would compare it to Never Alone? I think it compares favorably to Never Alone. Though Blood's major complaint is that you can't replay through parts. Like once you're out of an area, you're locked out of an area. Basically like progressing through video game levels, right? But from your save file, you can't go back to that level again. And so it's kind of like untrue to Metroidvania like that. But, I mean, Never Alone is the same thing. So I guess it is comparable to Never Alone in that sense. Where in Never Alone, you're just kind of progressing through a game, telling a story. Blood liked it. He gave it an 8.6. A lot of people are way into it. We have it. Spidey, get in. Oh, no. Okay. Super close. Couple more tries. All right, I'll keep going. I'll keep trying this till Brandon comes back. It sounds like it's taking him a little longer than expected to write this, read the review. All right, let's try off the GT. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, get to the top. Let's go, Spidey. Head first into Scrooge's bowl. Hi, all. What did I miss? Kyle, does Brandon know you're taking over? He does. Hitman. I'm just filling time until he comes back. He's reading a review right now. Oh my gosh, we got this, Spidey. Well, you got to be diving. Oh, okay. We'll climb our way out. Oh, he doesn't climb in here. I'm gonna have to use a blue pole, just like anyone else, without webs. All right, let's go. We got this. So anyone just tuning in, the challenge right now that we're trying to accomplish is diving head first into Scrooge's bowl. There we go. Oh! Not even close. So that's what we're trying to accomplish right now. Brandon wanted me to delete things. I don't feel comfortable deleting anything in this world. I kind of like what's here. I want to build. You know, I don't want to delete anything. Kyle, are you going to continue Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Maybe on my own time. I probably won't continue the streams. But maybe. I was actually really close to buying it recently. Oh, that was so close. But he was feet first anyway. Is it random? I'm starting to think it's like random when they choose which animation he drops in with. Okay. I think we should land on trees there. Almost. Oh. It might be like every other drop. Yep, because that's head first. And that's feet first. That's gonna be feet first. No. That's feet first. Feet first. So maybe it's about where he is. Yeah. Oh, dang. And then there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and I'm close. So this is really tricky to get him to go head first. I really like this challenge, to be honest. All right, here we go. You got this, buddy. No, feet first. Hey, Kyle, if you could delete one land or attraction from the real Disney World, what would it be? I think my least favorites are the branded ones. Meaning, like, I liked the submarine before it was Dory's submarine. Finding Nemo submarine, I guess, is more accurate. But I wouldn't delete anything. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, Disney World is too full. What do we do? Can you make it? Can you make it over? Well, you got your feet out. Now head first. No. Here we go, buddy. Yup. Oh, that was so close! That was so close! Oh my god! Oh, we got this. We got this. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Okay. Don't ever approach from this side is what we learned. Kyle, when will you and Brandon start hunting for 1.0 trophies? Probably never. I don't know if we'll definitely do 3.0. We'll get that platinum. What Nintendo console would you erase from history? Wow. That's a really cool question. So, hear me out on this. Imagine if we erased the Wii from history. Wii's pretty cool, it has some great games, but I think it would have set Nintendo off in a whole different direction. If we deleted that from history. I think that's my answer, sadly. Oh!
What?
You got here like just 2 seconds too late. Brandon, for the last 10 minutes, I've been trying to get Spider-Man to dive headfirst into this hole, and I just got it.
You just nailed it?
Just nailed it. Everybody saw it, right? Everybody saw that happen. Yes, okay, they saw it. They all saw it. So I didn't do a lot of work.
So would you do like how'd you do that?
Oh, web swinging around. Like outside, and then swinging, and like...
Oh, and then swing in, like land in here when you were swinging?
Yeah, but like head first. Because Spidey's got some head first drops.
He does?
Yeah.
Maybe like attack or something? Or?
No, it's weird. It's ooh, that's cool.
That's his like drop attack.
Yep. Nah, I can't figure out honestly how to get the head first drop. Most of the time he does leg drops.
Yeah.
But then sometimes he'll transition into head first.
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
look at that.
And then boom, right into the money. It was so cool.
I thought you were just really happy I came back.
I'm happy you came back. Here's get your thing.
You know,
that does make this
extra
couch
back
more
support.
comfortable.
Yeah,
it absolutely does work.
Who we got in here? Is it just Artless or somebody else?
They're having a hard time staying in. We think it's because PSN's being wonky still.
Uh-oh. So nobody's in right now?
Nobody's in right now.
Uh-oh. Well then let's just get like recommendations. You know, like you guys have seen the toy boxes or anything that feels extraneous, any of these environments.
So here's what I feel like. The pirate ship is extraneous.
Okay. Touché.
I mean, you gotta focus more on it. Ooh, this is gonna be a good drop. Oh, I thought you were gonna go for the hole.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just in a weird zone right now.
There you go.
So Arliss is back.
Oh, so that's cool. So I don't have to send you an invite, Arlo. So you can just like hop in.
Yeah.
I guess if I have my settings.
So swinging around as Spidey is really cool in this game.
Oh yeah. Well, in Venom does the same thing.
Yeah. But like, I much prefer this kind of traversal than flying.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Nice. Ooh, good save.
And now they've left the game. And
Yeah,
they're gone.
yeah. So PSN is just being awful for us today. Delete the money vaults. It's neat, but not really worth it. Yeah. There's not.
Hey,
a lot
Maxi Geek, send me a just send me an invite on PSN. You can see my name up there, and I'll be sure to add you to my friends list and send you an invite when we start Toolbox Tuesday. This is one thing I've been meaning to do.
Uh-oh. This makes me nervous.
No, it's fine.
What are you doing?
Just that. Calm down.
Oh. No, you're not allowed to add anything.
I'm just adding a staircase, man. Calm down.
I was
That
given
was
one directive is never add anything.
That was a complaint from the missus.
Arlos as well says we should shrink the racetrack. Which I
Okay.
think is okay.
So yeah. So let's get busy.
Oh, so the Maxi Geek is actually Renderman 7.
Oh, okay. Renderman 7. So I have I guess I have an invite in there somewhere.
Do you need me to switch it?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we're having PSN issues anyway. It's
Yeah.
not the best day to join.
It's okay. I wonder if that'll make a big difference.
Yeah, I wish I could see the meter when that happens. Oh, and then you can like push those in.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess we don't need that body of water there either, huh?
Well, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
We can make it. We can maybe even make it shorter. And I'm not totally in love with that edge there where that thing hits.
Oh, no,
whatever.
that's too weird. No one would push it back a little bit. No one would build a house there.
Oh, wait, what? Well, it's got to bump up against something. You know,
All
it's
right,
like you
yeah,
can't...
so we need to... I would put the wall up against the houses
Oh,
first.
like there.
Like flip it. Yeah, like that. That's good.
Okay. And
Well,
then
is there
actually,
a corner
I might
piece?
need a... Yeah, no, there's totally a corner piece, but I might
Okay.
need smaller pieces here. Yeah, here's the corner piece.
Kyle, that is an understatement. Okay, so I think PSN is being awful for every human today.
Oh no. Leave you right there.
That's a weird corner piece.
Delete you. Makes sense. We'll see. Get this small. Yeah, there we go.
Was there ever a mention of where the black Spidey suit came from? Is it intelligent? Oh, Paul Mad. You have some cool reading to do.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, the black
Secret
Spidey
Wars,
suit,
right?
Yeah, is symbiote. It is a living being. And things get complicated from there.
Yeah. Yeah, he took it again. Like, I'm not a big Marvel guy, but I did read that, and that was one of my favorite Spider-Man moments. Was he went to the Fantastic Four, right? And then to ask them like what to do about the symbiote, and went to ask what's his Stretch Man? What's his
Reed
name?
Richards.
Reed Richards. Like what the heck was going on, and what he could do about it, and or maybe I can put this will keep Hulk out. Maybe I can.
Thanks for tuning in, Hitman.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining Toolbox Tuesday, always. And he like put it in a like containment unit, and they were like, "Oh well, that's crazy," and it's like it's a good thing you got out of that. And then they left the room, and it like the hand like reached up the glass.
Cool.
Like it's like, I want Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that symbiote was so happy to be attached to Spider-Man.
And then it found Brock. Mm-hmm. Poor Brock. No, don't do that.
Sealy Hamburger brings up a great point.
Okay.
Is that all should have been explained with the Stan Lee voice.
Oh, sorry. He goes to Reed Richards.
Oh, man.
Said Spider-Man, go into this glass tube. Alright, is that corner piece gonna work out here?
Splatoon Warrior is thinking about getting Disney Infinity, finally.
Okay.
After many streams. Can you recommend a character to a new person just hopping in?
Character to a new person hopping in. What was Well, I mean, if you're hopping in, you get the flying guys are the best. Flying guys are great in the toy box. Nova's great, but Nova only comes in the Spider-Man playset for now. They might release him separately later. But I mean, there's no like it's a kids game, so it's not really hard. So it's not like there's any characters. I'm a big fan of Merida, and I'm a big fan of Hawkeye. Hawkeye's a great ranged character. And he's good because there's actually some bosses in the Avengers playset. Like Loki was kind of a pain in the ass, and I switched to Hawkeye and just annihilated him because I kept like dodging around and shooting him.
Ranged.
So yeah, having a ranged guy is good. I mean, Iron Man obviously has ranged attacks, but that's kind of what the Hawkeye's known for. So he has like a little cool spread if you level him up. And I'm trying to remember who comes. I think it's Gamora and Star-Lord in the Guardians playset, and Rocket is really cool. So if you get Rocket separately, he's pretty neat.
Do you think it's cheap to do this stuff through GameStop? You know what I mean? Like, you can probably buy just the game.
Sure. What do you mean? What am I doing through GameStop? What's the problem?
You're buying Disney Infinity 2. Like, at this point, we're months past launch, so it's probably way cheaper.
Oh, cheap, not like cheap, like it's cheap, but like actually like not expensive. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if I actually am curious what the used Infinity figure market is like.
Me too.
If that's a thing.
I can personally recommend Spider-Man. I think that was awesome playing Spider-Man. And I guess if Venom's the same. Any swinging mechanic characters.
I might have to go in the other direction here. Yeah, sorry if the stream's not working. That's not cool.
That's not our fault. It's all in PSN.
Yeah, PSN, what the hell? The whole, like, button thing of, like, what button to press to open items and move it. Like, I got so quick at that this weekend where I'm just, like, moving stuff around. Like, doop, 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 doop.
So, the game you cannot buy by itself at GameStop. It has been discounted, though, is what I'm reading now.
Okay.
Thank you, Zengamer Max.
So cool. Yeah, there's like a little area here. Maybe I'll make that a little bit smaller later on. Because this is really the cool part, right? Like this little
Vienna. Yeah.
village. Yeah. Maybe we can make the village shorter. Maybe I can bring it in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, no, I mean, that'll F up your tunnels.
But I just make the tunnel shorter.
Okay.
You know, like make it pop out like here instead of like all the way over here. Because it's really like these repetitive buildings, like all it's like building. Like that's really what's blowing it up. Man, they just keep joining and getting booted.
Arlos recommends Spider-Man and Nova.
Yeah, and then just get that playset, and the playset's super fun. So what I want to do, because we're kind of getting close on time. So what I want to do next week is Kyle was telling me that Seraphim has a cool toy box, which I will check out. Let me delete this guy. Yeah, what are these all separate blocks? Oh yeah, this will clear up a bunch of space. I had somebody else hit me up, send me a message on PSN and was like, hey, I built a toy box. I'd love to share it with you guys. So I think next week I'm actually curious. Whoop, look out. I think next week I'm actually curious to see toy boxes that you guys have built. And maybe that can be our special stream for next Tuesday. Unless we get a Star Wars trailer, and then we'll do Star Wars, and then we'll do that later.
We have a request for Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, man.
Wait, what do you mean Star Wars trailer? What's going on?
Some Latino review, a website that really enjoys spoiling trailers.
Yeah.
Put up a description of the new Star Wars trailer.
Oh, so it's bound to happen soon.
So that means it's cut.
It's imminent.
And trailers don't really live for that long.
Buzz Lightyear's pretty cool. Can you spin him around? Can we see his face? Yeah, that's awesome. He's so misproportionately cool. That's a good one. What does he do?
He's got that all like, to be honest, all the Toy Story characters, as far as functionality is concerned, are my least favorite.
Like, can he not fly?
He can't. Well, everybody has. What freaking button is that? Every character has. You can swap this out. You can equip this guy.
So you can put
And then
Buzz Lightyear's
he also comes with that guy.
Okay.
But the thing that I dig about him is he always has it on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me see if I can switch to something else. Can I not undo it? Anyway, you see how his wheel's spinning?
Yeah.
When he's not actually equipped with the item, the wheel's not spinning.
Cool.
So when you like put it on, so he normally has that around, but when he puts it on, and then he's just on a flat plane. He can't actually like fly around like the other characters.
Dang. Arlos brings up a great point, is that Buzz Lightyear really falls with style more than flies.
This is true.
Does he have a laser?
No, well, here, I gotta take... Wait, how do you... Oh, there we go. That's how you turn it off. So you see, like, ring, like starts up.
Cool.
Now he's just got his little shoulder attack.
He cannot use his laser?
And then his default is a ball.
No.
His default attack... Okay, but then there's, like, wait, but then there's... Hold on. Then there's, like, the actual... Like, I think it's... There's the Toy Box Blaster, and then I can't remember if there's a Buzz Lightyear blaster. Diffusionator.
What's the green one?
This guy?
No, up and to the right.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Starkman blaster.
Starkman.
So yeah, so it's got this guy.
Alright.
But everybody can use it, and it should be like, yeah, you should have like a laser. And
Like-
he both him and Woody default to these balls.
That makes no sense.
Like these are their items. Well, it is an item that's in Andy's room. You know?
but it's huge in Andy's room. It's not to scale here.
Right.
You know what this does to me.
And I mean, with Buzz, I wasn't bummed because he did have like a Star Command blaster that did come with. I think the Star Command blaster actually came out before the Toy Story in Space playset came out.
Okay.
So I was kind of like waiting for Buzz to come out so he could actually like use his blaster. But Woody, you have to like equip the. You got to equip. No. You got to equip. No, stop it. No, swap, sorry. This, like flintlock, I guess,
Cool.
if you want to, like, give him a gun. But it's not, it's like a pirate's thing. It's not, like, for Woody. It's, like, an old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
So just, like, a classic Western six-shooter, they don't have it.
Dang.
There's also, if you want to be super nerdy about it,
Sure.
there's also the Toy Box Blaster, but this is from Disneyland.
Someone also recommended the Falcon Jetpack, the Falcon Pack.
Yeah, that's just a glider.
Oh, okay.
So if you're up really high, you can fall with style, like he said.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a couple other items. I think isn't there like Toy Box blaster? Yeah, there's like Stitch's blaster.
Buzz
See if
Lightyear's
that's
1.0, right?
Yeah,
Do you think
he's
that
one of the last figures to come
as
out
we move
1.0.
forward, like the 1.0s will be lamer and lamer?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Think of like
everything in Old Infinity will be lamer and lamer.
The
So this is
3.0
Stitch's
is
gun
like-
if you want to give him like a different.
Ooh, it's a little chaotic. I like that.
And then I like this guy because this is from Disneyland. They have a Toy Box Mania ride where you blast these things.
Oh yeah.
So he's got that too. And she's like confetti. So he's got those as well. Is anybody with us?
Now that you
Hello,
mentioned Star
hello,
Wars,
hello,
what do you
hello.
think of the lightsaber hilt? This question.
I don't care so much because it's funny. It's funny to me that thing came out and everybody was like, "That's wrong." It's like, "Oh, really?" Like, yes, I know lightsabers. Like, you do? Like, you've built a lightsaber before? That's nice.
I have
It's
a
like,
question about. So I was watching.
okay, you know how lightsabers work, Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle, do you know how lightsabers work?
No.
Crystals.
Right. You have
Okay.
to build it. You have to find a crystal and you have to build.
There's
this
a
yourself.
metal thing that you put a crystal in, and that makes a beam of light go out that can stop at a predetermined point, which is scientifically impossible.
Yeah.
If you shoot a laser, the laser just goes. But for some reason, this crystal, okay, makes the laser stop. So when the laser split in two different directions, people were like, "What? What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
3 directions?" I know for a fact that crystals don't do that. It's like, what are you talking about? And it's not like it'd be one. And people were making like these silly things. They're like, well, if you have 2 prongs, then might as well you make a buzzsaw. You might as well make a keyblade. And it's like, no, it looks like a sword now. Get
Yeah.
it? Like that's what that was. It's like there's a reason why they did that. Like somebody like stylistically was like, oh, they're Jedi Knights, and was like, oh, that'd be cool if they had a crossguard. You know, if it actually like looked like a knight's weapon.
Also, it's not like stable, which I think is really cool. It looks like it cost a lightsaber something to be split into 3, which I think is kind of cool.
And like people were talking about like functionality. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you have that in battle? To piss people off, to scare someone. If a Jedi comes out and goes and has this like extra thing, it's like, what the hell? Like it'll throw you off.
Yeah.
It's like that's what Sith are all about, man. Like they're all
Sithing.
like that's a Sith thing to do. To be like, no, I'm gonna do this because it's flashy. Like I'm gonna go red instead of green just cause. So yeah, I put a.
I think
Extra
before we end the
buildings here.
stream, we should do the dirty business of getting rid of Scrooge's bank.
Okay. The dirty, because it does stand out. It is a little weird. What I like is that we don't have. When Arlos put this in, I was like, "Whoa, Arlos! Okay, that's a really big item." But this is like the Infinity started here. The first time you played, the very beginning of anything you did in 1.0, unless you went straight into a playset, was they popped you out here.
Yeah.
And so this is very iconic Infinity toy box item.
So it belongs in the GT toy
So
box.
I dig that that's in the GT toy box. And everything else isn't really like a descent. It's like my Pride Rock. I'm gonna ditch Pride Rock too because the color doesn't work. As much as I love this Oasis, I'm not digging the orange. I don't know why. There's no like terrain option you can do that even comes close to matching that color. And everything else fits so well.
Put
You
that,
know?
that's an island. You would put it around water, I feel like.
Yeah. So I'm not taking that either. So
Okay.
I think that out.
We're making the hard
Apologies.
cuts.
But these cuts are still in the save that I did before. That
Yeah.
either this evening or this weekend I will upload.
I really
And
feel
maybe
like
if we can make.
Go ahead.
So if we have to trim the racetrack, I mean obviously it's like all this stuff we should probably take out, like all this extra stuff over here. I think it would potentially make it a little exciter because the races do take a long time.
True.
So that would kind of make it more exciting, and maybe we can compensate by adding like obstructions and stuff on the racetrack. So like it is shorter, but it's tougher because there's like more stuff that you're blocking.
Yeah. What if it like went above the city?
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be cool?
that would be cool.
Arlos, think about it. Just
Okay.
consider it. And it would be cool if it actually goes above where you start. This is where you start, right? In this little area right here?
No, you start down here.
No, I mean in the game, in our level.
In the game, you start right on this guy here.
Yeah,
right on
if
this
the
little
track
pad.
goes like over it,
over the thing where you start.
yeah, that'd be really cool. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the view of the sky there.
Yeah, and I'm debating if I should put like green stuff over top so it's like blocked, so you don't like, oh, what's that tree? What's that road there? You know, like so you actually can't see anything in this area, so it's kind of like a tease, so that when you go in here and then go in the tunnel and then like pop out in the city, it's like whoa, you know, it's like a big
Yeah.
kind of eye-opening thing, like oh, I'm in this city now.
I love that
And
kind
then
of
you
stuff.
like go out in here, and it's like oh wow, look at another big environment. And even now that I'm looking at it, I might even like shave the city off a little bit more. Make it a little bit smaller, kind of make it like an alleyway. You bring in this wall in a little bit. I obviously got some saving to do. I'll make this area smaller. So yeah, before we cut off, just Brandon had that same idea for my toy box. Oh, cool. Yeah. So any ideas before we wrap it up on just things that we might be missing here? I hate to cut anything from the treehouse. I really like it.
Treehouse is really cool.
If anything, I want to make the treehouse bigger.
I got to ride the rail, so it was really fun.
And
They couldn't have been easy to connect.
there's only like one of every building. Maybe I'll take out like the repeat buildings. This building is kind of excessive here. Maybe I can like move the other building closer. Or just put like a block there instead of like an entire building,
Okay.
blocking that off.
Making the hard cuts.
Yep.
I feel like I honored Scrooge's bank before we destroyed it.
Yeah, and it's still there. It's not like we deleted it from Infinity the game.
Yeah.
And this was funny actually. Here I can probably take these blocks out because this is kind of excessive. But this bugged me for like 20 minutes when I was building stuff, because I had this space and I was like, ah. And I'm like, I can't move this stuff over because this thing's there.
Yeah.
And everything butts up against that. And I was like, I can't move this thing over because it's underneath. Because it actually lines up perfectly with the edge of here, the edge of like that gate.
Cool.
So like that block
Yeah.
lines up right there. So I'm like, I can't move that over. And like none of the pieces I put in would fit in this space. This is like whatever space this is like,
So that's what
is
that
like,
big
is
block
like
was set for?
anti-space.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that can be anti-space because I don't think we ever touched this ground.
yeah, but I mean, like once you get in vehicles and fly around, like you can maybe head over there. But at the same time, it's kind of fun. Like you have a little drop.
Yeah.
Um,
I think once you're in vehicles, it's okay if the world falls apart. We can't control anybody at that point.
but yeah, and then I'm thinking of adding another one of these guys here because right now I have this like blast up and then you land on this little pad here. But it's like you really have to like be pushing forward on the analog stick to like lunge forward and grab.
Can we make a thing that like pushes you sideways? Pushes you forward at the top of it?
Yes, Kyle, we can totally do that.
Let's do that. Let's make it like you go up and then it pushes you forward
Right.
and